Welcome to GUFON, everybody! Yeah, that's the way we're going to start the week, right there. That's it. I can't. I just can't do this anymore. I can't. I really don't care. I don't care. I don't give a shit anymore. I don't care what you say. I don't give a shit anyway. 'Cause this is getting old and I'm about to quit it all. That's the way I feel right now. I don't give a shit about this show. I don't care which way it goes. Because it blows and it blows and it blows. There's nothing ever new. There's nothing ever fun for me. It's the same old shit every day. I feel like I'm really... But you know what I can't say, so it rhymes with say. There's not so much that I want to talk about. It seems to be a repeat. We've got these UAPs, we can't say UFOs, I'm really confused now. I wanna talk about how they work and there's no rhyming for me. I don't care anymore what you say. It's the same fucking thing every day. I got loud cars outside that zoom by when I'm live. I've got people upstairs, they step on my head. People downstairs, they're hitting me in there, you know. Nobody takes GUFON seriously anyway, so let's make this the last show and hang it up. Thinking about it. I am thinking about it. I'm fucking done. I'm so fucking done. It's just... I want to do so much. Right? I want to do a lot. And there's always a freaking obstacle that gets in the way. You wouldn't believe what happened to me yesterday. Another obstacle. Why I'm mad. I'm beyond mad. I'm so beyond mad. I'm actually scared. It's like if the signs aren't there, then what does it mean? Because I don't believe things happen for a reason. You guys don't know what happened yet. And it may get better. But I had plans to do stuff this week. And I was motivated like nobody's business. Like super motivated. On Third Phase UFO Report, Doc Skinner did his analysis video for the Antarctica findings that third phase of moon posted a couple of days ago, and I was going to do my analysis video and got all set up to edit it. I'm just going to tell you because this way you know. And I don't like to hide things here. I don't have to tell you. I don't have to say a word. But I want to because I think it's so freaky that it may blow away that theory that things don't happen for a reason. They may actually happen for a reason. And I can't figure out why for the life of me this would happen to me. It is a freak accident. You can't even make this stuff up. I'm going to tell you in a second. I just want to check on the room here, see if I missed anybody. How you guys doing? I guess I could do roll call. It doesn't matter anymore, but I'm just very frustrated, and I feel like quitting. I do. I feel like I want to quit. You don't know, Mikey. You don't know. You don't know. If I pack a bowl, it won't help. I packed a bowl, but I haven't used it yet. Brandon, I don't know yet. I don't know. I'll say hi to everybody first. Denbub, what's up? Welcome to the show. Caleb, Ben, welcome to the show. Bob M, welcome to the show. Felix Cordova, welcome to the show. Frapsap, welcome to the show. Jimmy Mac Soundtracks, welcome to the show. Brandon Smith, welcome to the show. Crowstep, welcome to the show. Micah Gematria, welcome to the show. Coraline in the TV set, she got rid of it. Good. Coraline, welcome back. Mario Heats here, what's up? Welcome to the show. Off-World Adam, No More Creations, welcome to the show. Grandmaster UV, welcome to the show. William K, you're here, but you can't help. John Uveges, welcome. I am botching your name, I'm sure. First Floor Audio, what's up, man? Mike Knapp, how you doing there? Disclosure TV, welcome to the show. Yeah, not any news you would consider bad unless it happens to you. Yeah, there's only one person. Well, the Cousins brothers know because they're the Cousins brothers. But one other person knows. Well, now two. I told someone else, but they're not here. I figured that much. Betty Double Kick Chick, welcome to the show. Alien Girl 111, welcome to the show. JP Bassigno, welcome to the show. Sure, yeah, you see me here, in my try running a farm by yourself. Right, you chose that. I didn't choose this. That I am in a situation that there's nothing I can do. See, I don't have any options. And you're going to say, well, how bad is it? Well, I'll tell you how bad it is. I can't record. I can't edit. It's very difficult. It's annoying is what it is. What's up, Lori Oliphant? What's up, Jill Tate? Welcome to the show. I know. Oh, yeah. Minnie Main. What's up, Minnie Main? Welcome to the show. I don't ever say hi to you for some reason. I miss you. I think because you're in here early and then I don't see the rest of the show. The Bee's Nest videos. What's up? Welcome to the show. Don Darty's here. Shit show. Every day. Every freaking day, this show. Sally Munsell, welcome to the show. Eagle, what's up? Welcome to the show. All right, let's get going. That's everybody for now. I can't go over and say hi to 100 people. Egg Neck Face, welcome. I can say that. You're the last one. Flying High 99999. Oh, Disclosure TV, that is really super nice. $5 super chat. Whatever it is, I believe you'll have the strength to push forward. All of us are here to help if you need it. You know, I thought so. I really did. You know, I really did. I thought that I could count on some people. And just, you can't. The other person I told it to ran away. Probably won't come back. No, I don't have VD. It's not that. All right, I'll tell you. Okay, so it's a freak thing, and maybe it'll come back, but maybe it won't. But it's scary as I'll ever imagine. For me, it is. Because, you know, usually in my life, I have to admit, I'm a pretty lucky person. I grew up in a loving home. My parents are still together to this day. I have an education. I had, you know, a good life, a pretty good life. Always got what I wanted, more or less, you know, either whether I have to work for it or it just happened. So when this happens to somebody like me, it's one of the first times I've really had to struggle with a life-changing experience, not of the paranormal nature. By the way, thank you. That was super generoso, Disclosure TV. $5 super chat. Thank you. Super generoso. And very kind of you. So, and you're going to laugh. This is really silly what happened. It is. And I'm sure I'll be fine. But right now, I got to admit, I'm really scared. And I don't like it. And maybe I won't tell you. Forget it. Just forget it. Well, tonight we have some third phase of moon evidence review. Some of you have sent me some things about this Antarctica find with the 60 monoliths, possibly at Antarctica, which Doc Skinner of 1028 Productions may or may not have found a similar structure. What? No, it's not cancer. All right, I'll tell you. So, yesterday, I was jacked up, ready to make this video for Third Phase UFO Report. And COVID. Hold on, let me get a drink. Oh my God. It's making my eyes spin. So I'm getting ready. I got everything ready. I got the videos I needed. I got story blocks ready. And I pass out. Fall asleep. Because I didn't sleep the night before that much. And the last 4 out of 5 nights, I mean, I slept okay, but I've been sleeping weird. And just 6 hours here, 4 hours there. Just, then one night I didn't sleep at all, and that really screwed me up. So I fall asleep at the computer. And I fall asleep with my head on my arm. And an hour later, I wake up and my hand's asleep. And I'm like, oh my God, what? Jeez, man, I really felt, what time is it? Oh God, for an hour I was on my arm. and it happens. And we all do it, right? So 10 minutes goes by and I'm like, oh, what the hell, man? This is weird. It's not coming back. I'm not getting my motion back in my hand. So I have been paralyzed my hand now for 30 hours, and this is my hand. I can do this, but I can't lift my wrist. I actually have a thing called dead arm. I damaged my nerves, somewhere here, which I touch it now and it still feels like it's asleep. That pins and needles thing. I can grip stuff if I put my hand down. But here's how I have to lift up the nose. Look, that's it. I can't lift my hand up forward. Right? Because see here, I can do this, no problem. Hey, So I can't type. I can barely I can't put my hands in my pockets. I have to somehow wedge it in there if I put my keys in my pockets. I'm learning how to use my hand, and I have to use my left hand, and I'm right-handed. And I can't tell you, I actually had a panic attack after an hour of not being able to get my my motion back. And I still don't have it, and it hasn't gotten better. Now there was because I'm diabetic, I have diabetic neuropathy. Like these two fingers on my left hand are always numb. I can feel them, but they feel like they're asleep. That tingling feeling when I touch it? I mean, they have motion and everything. The nerves aren't dead. And I am starting to get it on my right hand, but when I did fall asleep on my arm or my hand, it would take all day. Actually, it would take several days for that feeling to go away of the pins and needles. And there's water retention. There's you can see my feet, when I walk without shoes on, it feels like I'm walking on sponges. It's really weird, and it's like pins and needles all the time. It's diabetic neuropathy. And it's a pain in the ass. I've gotten used to it since 2014. I've had it. But your feet swell up, and they fill up. I think it's water. I'm not sure what it is, but they get swollen. And if you've ever seen what people look like when they have this, if they wore socks that are too tight, they indent your calves. It looks like, you have shackles around your calves when you don't have anything on your calves because your socks dig into your skin. And just normal socks, but it's this weird thing. And I had that in my hand a lot yesterday, and today that seems to have subsided a little bit because my knuckles, I can see them now. They're not as full. So I looked up this thing called the dead arm syndrome, and this happens to people. It's a thing, and some people, it doesn't come back. They lose mobility. They have to get an operation. Sometimes they go through therapy, and that can get it back. I'm looking to look into acupuncture tomorrow to see if I can remedy it that way quicker. But it's scary to not have mobility in my right hand, and it's very frustrating. Yeah, I know it sounds scary, and it doesn't sound like much at the same time. Oh yeah, sure, Rich, you'll be fine. Don't worry about it. You'll be fine. I've had that happen before. Have you? Yeah, so it's a scary thing. I never ever. I was talking to my parents yesterday when I went over their house, and my mother laughs. She laughs at me. You know, because I was trying to eat a hamburger, and I'm like this. Have one hand like this and one normal, and she goes, she starts laughing. I go, I go, what is so funny about this to you? I don't get it. She goes, I feel bad. And she laughs. I'm like, whatever. It's weird. It's very strange. But there is good news. I mean, when I put my hand on my leg, if I put it flat, and then I can actually grab. I mean, I did push-ups today, so there's potential. But damn it, I can't use my right hand. I can't lift my finger up like this. I can't do anything on the top side. That's the thing. And when you use a mouse, and I can't move right or left. So when you use your mouse, you're always clicking, side, right side, and I can't. I have to use my left hand. It's awfully weird. Anyway, that's what's going on. And it's frustrating. And I felt like just, my God, it's like every time I want to do something, they pull me back out. So that's frustrating. Anyway, I don't want to bother you with my problems. I'm not here to tell you that tonight. Anyway, no big deal. Thank you guys. Yeah, no, I'm not here. Hey, I just wanted to tell you because it sucks and I don't know what to do. It's really weird. I looked for this Coral gave me some ideas on what I could possibly do with electroshock type of stuff. But you just can't go to the store and buy it, so I have to order it. And I found this really good one for $70. So I'm going to order it after the show. I just found it, and it'll be here in 2 days, maybe tomorrow. Anyway, so I didn't, just so you know, I was not focused on getting a show at all for you guys tonight. I was going to cancel it all. Just end it. Just for tonight. And then I'm like, no, I got to do something because if I sit around and just think about it, I'll freak out. I never had a true panic attack. I guess I had one when Angus died on me and then he came back to life. That was like a panic attack. And I had one yesterday just for like 5 minutes. I feel bad for people who have that. It is a very out of control feeling. I don't know how you guys deal with that shit every day. But you know what? Maybe it was supposed to happen to me so I can have a better understanding of what other people go through. But I don't know anybody who has panic attacks. So what good would that be? I don't make fun of people who have disabilities or health issues. That's awful. I wouldn't do that. So why do I need it? So that goes back to the thing that I've been saying for the last week. Things don't happen for a reason. They just happen. You may believe that. If that makes you feel better to believe that things happen for a reason, oh, geez, good for you. That's okay. Who am I? I mean, what do I know? I'm just telling you, in my life, everything's statistical. Anyway, I'm going to start this now, and I'm going to get Doc Skinner's video from yesterday because Richard Christie sent me some other things about this sighting. And he says, guys, look around and follow the track. There is weird stuff all over the area. He says, check out this screenshot showing what looks like some antenna tower thing. And there are tracks circling it. Is the Antarctica fine with the 60 monoliths, okay? So let me pull up the doc. He made a really good video yesterday on Third Phase UFO Report. And apparently, in his mind, he debunked it. And I don't know if he did. He may have. But I'll just get to the point where, what's going on? Why is my video up there? Oh, nobody put it on the main page, guys. Let me do that now. That's weird. Nobody switched it over, so it's the main video on the channel. I'll do that right now. Hold on. Do this for Doc Skinner. I got your back, Doc. There we go. Now your video's on the home page. That was my video. All right, there's Doc.
I think it was last.
All right, here we go. Doc Skinner. Good man. He's a good guy. Everybody who's associated with Third Phase UFO Report are phenomenal people except for me. I shouldn't even be a part of this group. I say that and I'm being honest. It's all an illusion. I'm the asshole. I feel like I'm the asshole of the group. Some may not agree with that, but did you see the sign behind me? Did you see that? The what do they call that thing? The buckle up? Yeah, that is a what do you call those boxes? I put the letters in, and I'm gonna have that, you know, in the new studio, of course, but I put buckle up, and then underneath it there's some emojis. Of course, this camera bites B-bags, so we can't see it in its glory, but I just put it up last second. I forgot I had it. I got it today. I thought it would be fun. I could always change it up. What am I doing? Doc Skinner. Here we go. So we'll watch this for a second. Welcome to GUFON, everybody. I'm Rich Giordano. It is March 15th, 2021. It is Monday, the beginning of a fantastic week. Don't worry, guys. Everything will be fine. I always land on my feet, no matter how hard I hit my head. Doc, what do you got for me, buddy?
Monoliths. It's hard to imagine what their purpose
Whoa,
is.
what did I do?
What
did I do?
Here?
What's this?
This is very, very bizarre.
What is
We
this?
got Brent with us. We're going to be breaking it down, but as I get a closer look.
What's going on? Something happened. Hold on. What is this? Oh, that's at, I almost said that's at Doc's house. That's Doc. All right. Scared me, man. All right, I forgot. Yeah, Doc does it a little differently. See what, yeah, you know, I don't know if he's using StreamYard or what, but it'd be nice if it was, it confused me. It confused me. But, all right, here we go. Oh, I never noticed this.
Definitely reveals like we're looking at some kind of monolith shape objects. Approximately 60 of them.
What's with the volume? Everything seems so low.
We're looking at this. You can see that there is wind trails behind it. These things have been standing there for a little while. But
I have the volume jacked.
Getting a little closer, you see that there's some kind of tracks, movement.
See? Yeah. I'm going to fix it right now. Sorry. I can't freaking have this shit. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why the sound's low, but let me check it. I'm almost done. Microphone, hello, hello. That looks fine. Speakers, hello, master volume. All the way up. Let me try the soundboard. Playback. Hello, hello. What's this? Nothing? $100. I don't know what to tell you guys. I got it up. 100. It must be in my headset or something. All right. But I'm looking at the levels here on OBS, and it is low. So I know it's low for you guys, too. It's got to be. I have this thing jacked. Hold on. Let me try this. Let's try this in the name of Rich. We only see him because he's a biatch. Rich is a biatch. A B-I-T-C-H-R. Rich is a biatch. A B-I... Oh, here it is. Look at this, 63%. Uh-huh. There we go, Uncle Richie. Oh, no. No. There we go. Desktop audio. Oh, I'm already at 98%. See, I'm usually at 40, 50%. So something's wrong. I'll have to fix it another day. All right, it's loud enough. Turn up your own volumes.
Around these structures, it seems that there's been some recent activity around there. Well, in 2006, but as I bring it back,
I'm gonna bet you $1 million when Doc says something. See, no. When Doc talks, it's gonna be. I'm hearing very odd noise. All I wanna do is have some blood and spread it all over and eat it for dinner. Have it like gravy. Hello. Check. Bump. Check, bump. Peter. Peter Piper picked a pickled Peter. Good, I got it now. All right, here we go, kids. Giddy up.
to 2004, look at this. Look at this. We're going back in time, and this is very bizarre. No indication whatsoever of these monoliths. In 1999, then I bring it up to 2004. Nothing. We may see some kind of indication of
Who's that in the
there,
corner?
There it is. 2004, it's revealed. Then I go to 2012, the last imagery that was taken in
It's
Google
a pop-up doc.
Earth, and it's not there whatsoever. Either it's scrubbed
Pop-up
or
doc.
they're trying to maybe Photoshop over it. It wasn't there in 2012, but in 2004 it reveals itself in 2, and then in 2006, voila,
Viola.
in broad daylight.
All right, sorry, I forgot to hit the mute button. All right, so this is very, very cool. Now, I wasn't able to do this episode because I was working on some other things, but I'm able to now look back and check it out. And like I said, we're going to be looking at other things in the historic
What's
archive.
up, Long
but
Island?
What I did
What's up,
is
Eric?
I pulled up Google
Jill
Earth,
Tate.
and I gave
Valerian.
it a look from a
Sandra.
film guy perspective. So let me fly here, shall we? This is the location that was discussed in the episode.
Pop-up doc.
Okay. And so now we have a little better, I have control, and I can check this out. I can move it around if I like. Okay, which is what I want to do, actually. I want to move it in this direction so
I'm
that
going to
all
partake.
the objects are, pointing, looks like upward.
I
Now,
got to use my other hand.
we're gonna zoom in a little bit closer. Now, I think I might have the solution of what this is. Might. It's a theory. You can check it, and look for yourself. But this image led me to other things, and the next thing you know, I ended up at a certain location, which was discussed a year ago, I think this month, on third phase of Moon. So
Say what?
maybe there might mean something there. Now, they said there was about 60 of these, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move, might just load it so I can see the screen here. There are plenty of these objects here, and if you look closely, you'll see each one of them on the side has this little item going down, all right? Okay. Also,
It's a kickstand.
if you look at all of these buildings,
Betty Kick
I'm gonna try to
kickstand.
zoom in really, really, really,
Nah.
really, really close. Whoa. Too close. How do I get out of this?
All right.
Wait. Stop.
So he's looking around. Let's go a
Stop.
little fast forward here.
Oh boy. Is what we're seeing right there is the observation deck.
See those two
Same
things?
here. Is a small rectangular building, probably 6 to 10 feet tall, with a staircase and an observation deck on top, and that is what we're seeing right there is the observation deck. Same here. The shadow, as we get closer, you notice right there, there's like, even in the pixels, you can tell there's a different color. Like it's lighter here than it is here. So that's why I'm going with shadow. Now, I'm going to show some other things to kind of back this up. And
just to show you what he's talking about, he's saying that this here, there's a line here. It's different down here. This is a different color than what the rest of this is. So he's going to follow the road to here.
New Meyer base. Now, what I want you to see is you got your towers and everything, but where's the base? Underground. See this hillside? It's buried. And these right here are the shafts, the air shafts, okay? Now, look at that. There's those other monoliths as they were said. And if you look closely, they're going the exact same direction, but there's the object. Now, you're saying, Doc, that's speculation. I know that's cool. But look over here. Same thing. Building, shadow. There is what possibly, and there's the air shafts right along there. Antenna arrays on top.
So that looks a lot different, eh? Majorly different than what we see from the other image.
Observation deck rail, like I said, doorway and staircase coming out. Now, where are they going? They're going in the box and down underground to an underground tunnel or underground base right there. So, there's that. But
I don't understand. I thought the Cousins brothers, they said they measured it and it was 26 feet by 40. So I don't understand what's going on. I don't see these observation towers like, I don't know. It's very close. I mean, it's very similar. I don't know.
I was searching. I found some other things.
And I have something from Richard
Here's
Christie
another
sent me
system.
something on this
Go
too.
here.
It's kind of cool.
You look at all this. Those look like either it's been scooped out or buried, like mounds or carvings in the snow.
So there was people who said that it was tombstones or solar panels or some sort of antenna array. I think it was an antenna array because it's not 100% match, but it's similar. So
So I don't know if there's snowboarding there. But there are things going on in Antarctica, folks. And like I said, wow.
And let's not forget the 60 monoliths that were supposedly found here. Well, they were found there. Instead of cars tonight, we have helicopters. They were 20 miles away from this.
I was researching, I kept following this line, and there was another tower, and then this one all the way out by its lonesome. Now look at this.
Yeah, see, that looks just like it.
Why
That's it.
is there space right there?
See this top right here? It kind of has the gray thing. It's just a different time of day. Maybe the picture was taken. Oh, that's the shadow. That's this. That's the shadow. Oh, okay. Because the sun's always low in the horizon over in Antarctica. Capiche? It's a one capiche show already. All right.
Because, folks, I shall show you.
He shall show
Right.
us. Oh, he's going to show us.
Here it is.
He's going to show us the sheen. Show us.
Just
Don.
had it. Here we go.
Show us the sheen.
NEMA 100. Okay, so there we go. It's the new Meyer Station, and that is what's causing the shadow, but
That's
yet
crazy.
a space between the object and the
That's
shadow.
a good job, Doc.
And that this ramp thing, that's a garage underneath.
What?
This place is huge.
No.
It has a whole. This is what they got underneath.
Whoa.
So they're doing some crazy stuff out there, out in the middle of nowhere, and this is the technology that they do. They
But let me ask
build
you
a satellite.
guys.
And then
I guess it isn't top secret.
they pound it down and
I want this
braces it.
job
But
right here.
interesting
snowblower.
video, and it's a company called AWI out of Germany, and they do all kinds of scientific research.
This is the Alfred Wegener Institute. Stu Gerson, his family used to work there. They used to come out from the mountains of Antarctica to plow the snow, take the mountain tops off, and make this. Jonathan Helmholtz used to be my boss.
Oh, I mean, it used to be his boss.
And so that's really interesting. But as I was searching, I came across,
But wait, there's more.
what is this right here that they're covering up? But leads almost in the direction
Pyramids?
of, come on, make it pretty. Make it pretty. Zoom
Make it
in.
pretty.
Well, that's the pyramid.
Oh.
Okay. I guess it needs a minute to rejuvenate.
All right.
But and the other pyramid right there. So that was really interesting. That,
that it?
while searching, I followed these roads, and I saw this line. I followed the line,
That's
and
it.
boom, it led me to the pyramids, and I marked it.
So Doc thinks he found out what all those... Now, there's a little controversy there because if you go back to that, what they look like, why would they put 60 of them? And it does look like it. It does. It is. It's probably... I don't know. I thought about this, and I have to admit, it's very similar. I mean, it's I don't know. I just don't know. Anyway, now, Richard Christie sent me an email and says, this is crazy out here in the Antarctic. And I said, oh? He said, yeah. I said, oh? He didn't say anything because it was an email. Let's take a look. And we're going to get the pictures from RC. He says, look around, follow the track. Here's some weird stuff. All right, let me show you what he sent me. Look at what he sent me, man. Is this it? Open? Oh, shit. Wrong thing. I just blew the next segment wide open. Yep. Why don't we just keep showing everybody our secret, dick? I'm such an asshole. All right. So, RC says, what is this? Now, there's something there, but let me bring in the next picture. He says, I can't even make this shit up. It's right there. It freaking looks like a Stargate. You ready? This is crazy. So this was right in the area. That gosh. There. Looks like a satellite dish or something. Look at how tall it is. Look at the shadow. Don't know what it is. He says, what is it? I wish we could superimpose a map of the land over this to show what the what is ice over water and what is ice over land, being this so close to the ocean. I'm assuming it's all ice, but still, this could seriously be anything, he says, which brings up my next question. All that stuff that's buried under the ice, and with all this global warming and icebergs breaking off, drifting off, I wonder how many things have drifted off an iceberg and no one's around to ever see it being exposed, only to sink below the waves and vanish forever. That alone may be interesting if we can track their path and scan the oceans below. Or, that's an interesting thing that he just said. But like that piece that just calved off, what was it, the size of Manhattan, right? I guess we followed a path of it and look on the ocean floor. I don't know, I thought it was interesting. Middle of nowhere. Just this satellite-looking type of deal. That's Antarctica for you guys. That's Google Earth. I didn't even show you like a butthole. There it is. Stupid. I need to go. I need to just end it all. I'm going to be like Rebecca Wade. What's her name? Heather Wade? Every show's going to be about my demise. Hey, they're starting with my hand. The next thing you know, it's my arm. The next thing you know, it's the other hand, the other arm, the other foot, the other thigh, the other calf. Next thing you know, my ass, I can't feel it. I sit on a toilet, I sink right in. Oh, no, that would be an invisible ass. Okay, never mind. But anyway, a lot of weird stuff going on around that area. Good job, Doc. Good job, Richard Christie. Just some weirdness going on there, kids, in that area. Yeah, I know. Uneventful, right? It's my fault. It's my fault. It's me. It's all me. Anyway, if you want to watch that in its entirety, you can do that on Third Phase UFO Report. It's the first video to come up. All right? All right. All right?
Anybody seen Richie? Huh? I'm gonna keep coming back until somebody remembers seeing Richie.
Do we have that memorized yet? I think I got it down.
Anybody
seen
seen Richie?
Huh?
Huh? I'm gonna
Keep
keep
coming back till somebody remembers seeing Richie. I'm gonna keep coming back until somebody remembers seeing Richie. He's got a weird cadence to that.
Anybody seen Richie? Huh? I'm gonna keep coming back until somebody remembers seeing Richie.
Oh, that's the look. That's the Seagal look right there. Dun dun dun. This was interesting. UFO Case Alien has been posting these abduction stories with photographs of alien faces and or alien recollections. Here's some. This is an interesting one. I don't know if I've ever seen this guy before. I mean, this is like Star Wars stuff. Remember that guy? This is like the old man looking alien. What does this say? Doe here looks more human than Star Child. Something. Smells like metal and spice. Sweet chocolate. Sweet something. Electricity, high voltage, metallic acid smell. Dahami. Original sketch by Garnett Doonan. Doonan? Isn't that, Oh, David Chase. Oh, this is David Chase. I didn't know that. Look at it. We got flying saucers. This is what he saw. Docking with colony draws. 30 feet in diameter. This one says preliminary sketch. Bodreen visitation to MC at 2:21 a.m. Thursday, February 9th, 1995. Wanting witness not to investigate a popsicle UFO. A particle UFO slightly in the I don't know what that says. Being resembled a cross between this one, Dahami, and a stocky blue dwarf, but with a conical head, recessed pupils, and yellow-green skin, lots of folds. Wore some insignia, same insignia as Dahami. Ma, what do we have for lunch tomorrow? Really? I don't like ham. Oh, Dahami? I want Dahami. Yeah. Make me Dahami sandwich with cheese. Cheese and Dahami. Yeah. Thank you. A little mayo and mustard. The mustard, the mayo, the hammy. And here we've got, what are we calling this one? Wise old light being, council of Cedra. Self-luminous skin, very old, wrinkled, no fat on face, golden glow. Jesus H on a popsicle. If you have a golden glow, there are no wrinkles. Capiche? Oh, it's a two capiche show already within the first HOUR. By the way, I had to start an hour earlier today. You're welcome. I had to start because we don't change our clocks. So we got to change our position in the field. You understand? All the things I do for you sons of bees. All right, now here's a nice little sighting. I don't know if I can enlarge it though, so this might not be good for you. So there's a UFO right there, right? By the way, this is what's called an Iridium flare satellite. Now, the reason they're saying this is a very important sighting, because the white light comes back. I want to see something. Okay, it's underneath this star. Let's see when it comes back. Anybody seen satellite? Huh? I'm going to keep playing the video till somebody shows me a UFO. Oh, see, now it's up here. Look, I've been doing this how many years? 38 years now. And that's going in a straight line at about what looks like to me, at the way it's focused, satellite speed. A gush all over your Bolsheviks. It is. You know what? I'm tired of being wishy-washy. No more wishy-washy G. If I'm going to stay in this field another day, I've got to turn it up. I think I'm being a pussy lately. To be honest with you, I pussied out on my show. I don't need to. I can say whatever I want on this show, right? Look, I think exactly the same way you guys do, most of you. I get it. I want it all to be real, UFOs. I do. I'm not here to debunk. I am here to figure it out. It's a little different because we don't automatically anymore say what it really is, except for this one. It's a little different here at GUFON. And a lot of people don't like me because I tell you what I really think. I tell you what I think is the truth. Anyway, you know that, I know that, but some people don't like it. They want to live in the dream. And I know I can't be all over. I can't be everywhere. I can't be up in space. You know what I mean? I can't be in space. I don't know what that is. You know, eye to eye, camera to eye. I can tell you, though, I videotaped a lot of other shit that looks just like it. Over 1,500 Iridium flare satellites on video. That's the only way I caught 5 triangles. I got my neighbors spying on me. They're like listening. I just heard them say shush shush. See, because in the room I'm in, it doesn't matter. Believe me, I could hear them super easily and they can hear me. And I hear them listening. They're trying to listen. Is he talking? Who's he talking to? He talks so loud every time at this time. Every day at this time, the guy's always talking so loud. Who's he talking to? Why, I always hear UFO this and UFO that and proof this and proof that. I got your proof right here. Gush. All right. I'm so done. And we're going to turn the notch up on Twitter, by the way. Look, I had an awakening experience. I'm still going through it. I could die tomorrow. I may lose my voice tomorrow. It can happen that quick. That's what I've been thinking about. In 1 hour, my whole life is changed. Because I slept. And I woke up. Fucking A, man. Ryan says Gary Voorhees offers an interesting perspective on why some degree of disclosure is taking place now. Ryan, stop it. Stop. Does anybody know what there can't be little disclosure. There can't be drip, drip disclosure. I am so done with this drip, drip. It's like being pregnant. You can't be a little bit pregnant. You either have disclosure or you don't. Oh, Rich, about the pregnant thing. What? You can be a little bit pregnant. What? Yeah. 3 months? 6 months, the baby's not born. It's a little pregnant. No, that's a little embryo. She's still pregnant, 100%. One day there was no pregnancy. When the next day, a goosh all inside, you got a baby. No, you can't be a little pregnant. You can have a little embryo, but you can't be. You're either pregnant or you're not. That theory doesn't work. Gary Voorhees says, I think the fact we are getting close to using most of our fossil fuels up, and a lot of smaller countries are developing their space programs, are the catalyst for this small amount of disclosure that is happening spoon by spoon. How is fossil fuels part of disclosure? I'm going to read it again because Ryan says Gary Voorhees, whose tweet I'm about to read, he offers an interesting perspective on why some degree of disclosure is taking place now. Gary says, I think the fact we are getting close to using most of our fossil fuels up, and a lot of smaller countries are developing their space programs, are the catalyst for this small amount of disclosure that is happening spoon by spoon. I'm a little confused. I think I need to show you the tweet so you can read it yourselves. I really don't know. I don't know what it means. What does fossil fuels have to do with this? Yeah. I don't know if I can get that big enough for you. I think the fact we're getting close to using... So he says we're close to using our fossil fuels up. Oh, I know what he's saying now. First of all, can I say something? Because I did. I said something in here. And I said, dude, there is no such thing as fossil fuels, by the way. You know that, right? It's just liquefied rock, old rock, that turns into Earl. That's how they say it. Hey, that's what they say down in those parts of the world. It's not oil, it's Earl. So because we're running out of fossil fuels, he thinks that we need to have this space, that we're vamping up the space programs all over. Even the smaller countries are getting their space programs ready because we're almost out of fossil fuels. We are so far from out of rocks on this earth. They say we'll never run out. Humankind will find a way off the planet. which, by the way, I don't think is a good idea. Can't we just fix this planet? Can't we just make this planet the best planet in the frickin' solar system? Oh, sorry. Universe. It already is the best planet because we could live here, that's why. And in our lifetimes, we don't live long enough to see everything. We need 10 lifetimes. Look, I want 10 lifetimes. How many do you want? I'll tell you why. I want to spend one lifetime on the pyramids, one lifetime looking for Atlantis, another lifetime checking out the caves, another lifetime going underwater and being a scuba diver like Jacques Cousteau. I want to dig for treasures. I want to be one of those people. So that's 5. You know what I mean? 6, I want to go to Antarctica. I want to learn all I can. 7, I want to learn all about. I want to learn. I don't know. I just need more time. There's not enough time. It's not fair. So that's real silly. So they're spoon feeding technology and the ideas of aliens and all this stuff spoon by spoon, because eventually, not too far away in the distant future, we will have to disclose really alien technology. Amen. Amazing Voorhees, you said some bullshit. I believe you don't know your own ass. It's round and it's cracked in half, it is. There's a wind coming over the plains. Excuse me. Frickin' people. Another post from Ryan. This is UFO Jesus. That's Jesus to you Americans. He says the UFO issue cannot be relegated to science issue, nor an activist issue. It's both. Common effing sense dictates that the U.S. government has more UAP data. It's anti-science to not pursue the data. It's an affront to human evolution for that data to remain perpetually hidden. Wow, I gotta tell you, man, compelling. Tell us something we don't know, Jesus. Come on, Ryan, stop repeating what we already know. This is why I was so mad at you early on. You don't say what's on your mind. You say what's on other people's minds, and it's stuff we've already heard before. It's a silly comment. It's a silly post. Oh, the UFO issue can't be relegated only to a science issue or an activist issue. It's both. We know that. And then he says, common effing sense. Oh, I'll say it like Gore. Common effing sense dictates that the U.S. government has more UAP data. It's science. It's anti-science not to pursue that data. It's an affront to human evolution for that data to remain perpetually hidden. Amen. No shit, Sherlock. Brother-in-law. What? No, we're not doing that one right now. It's not that time. Tweet. Hey. This one comes from Alien Girl. Uno. This is her reply from a Twitter, the tweet I just read. She said, I agree. Humanity wants to know. True. In fact, Isn't it our right to know that we aren't alone in the universe? So I replied to that. I said, no, it's not written in the Constitution, but as humans, we should have that right. But the government thinks they're demons because the alien technology is like magic, which is sorcery, which some call demons. So they think it's evil. And also, saving humanity isn't profitable. Sad, right? That's an interesting thought, actually. Good for me. Good for me. Good for you too, alien girl. You're right. It's supposed to be our right. Our God-given right. But every government hides this shit. Don't you think I'm done? It's never gonna happen. That's the whole thing. It's never going to happen. I hate to be this guy, but I'm going to tell you something Nick Pope said that I'm going to say. Same thing for me. 15 years ago, Nick Pope did an interview. And he said, I've been in the field for 20 years. And we're no closer for disclosure than we are today. Actually, there's more questions than answers. Something like that. And I said the same thing. I've been in the field 17 years. I still think we're where we were when I started. You know why? We're talking about the discovery of aliens and their interaction with people on Earth, the Earth, everybody. There's so many implications. That's why it's such a popular topic. But it's unrealistic to think that if we found out about it, what would it really change? Nothing. Right? We would still have laws to live by, birthday parties to go to, jobs to go to. We still have to eat, sleep. We still have to run the world. Okay, hey, tomorrow they're going to tell us there's life on Mars. Intelligent life. So what? Well, it depends on the alien life. How old? When did they? And where are they? What are they? Right? If we found out that they were alive now, then there would be some craziness going on. But we don't have that. We don't have shit. As a matter of fact, there was a scientist who almost wishes we don't find life on Mars. Because what that means is if they do find life on Mars, intelligent life, if they found out there were structures there, even if it was a one-celled organism and we can't find it alive today, he's saddened by that. Because it means that every species is limited if they stay on this planet. And he doesn't think that we can go to other planets to rebuild, start over, whatever it is. That's why I say we need to make this planet as best we can. And it's freaking sad that our government, if they did have this technology from the alien species, if they did, and they didn't share it with us, which is why there is no disclosure, there would be a lot of angry people out there. But would they really? Wouldn't you think that if they did came out, forced to, let's say somebody's forced to tell us the truth, and we find out that we have this alien technology where we have free energy, we no longer need to use oil, gas, we don't need any of that shit anymore. What do you think would happen? Not much, right? Not much. But what is full disclosure? It's not just the technology. Full disclosure is alien life. And if we found out that there's alien life and they've come and gone and they're not here, That's why we're having a hard time hearing anything out there. Also, I think it's going to be nearly impossible for SETI to ever hear anything that would be alien technology. First of all, they would have to create the same technology at the same time we did, basically, right? Not the same time, but they would have had to have come out of their caves, whoever they were, and evolved into an intelligent species and made FM and AM signals, satellites, and all that stuff. What are the odds? The odds are astronomically small. I think those odds are smaller that there would be alien technology that matches us than there are alien species out there. I think it's less than 0.001% chance out of the multi-trillion, trillion planets out there. By the time we hear a signal from somebody in 1977, what was it, the WOW signal? Came from where? Where did it come from? Not that far away. It's, I don't know, 50 light years away. By the time it got to us, 50 whole years have gone by. I mean, we would have been in 2 world wars at that time. And what if they sent that signal right before Marconi discovered how to use a radio? Wasn't it Marconi? What if they sent that signal and we're off by 100 years where we weren't in this technological age? I Love Lucy. Right? The Olympics. What was it, 1938, 1918? I don't know. World War II. Man on the moon. Man on the moon. This is why finding life on Mars will have a 2-pronged effect. It will get everybody excited, and everybody will be sad. They still don't know why Mars lost its atmosphere. They also think Mars only had an atmosphere in the first billion years, which to me doesn't make sense. I think they're lying, or they just don't know. Here's a tweet. I'm sorry if there's any super chats. I do not have the chat room up in front of me, so I'll check right now if there were any. I'm sorry, I don't see any. Breaking news. What's this? I'm trying to keep it up in front of me. Rich, you're doing one hell of a good job. Well, thank you, Bob M. Hello, Mr. Pope. I can't do it tonight. It's going to have to be tomorrow for sure. I'll get it for you. We'll do yours tomorrow. They're letting, Misty O.C. Dragon says they're letting you and Third Phase of Moon team disclose for them. That's the truth. A new moon, Rich. Good timing for making changes. But it's not a new moon. It's almost a full moon, right? Hey, Google, what's the moon crescent? Hey, Google. Never mind. I forgot. What do they call it? Hey, Google, what phase is the moon in? Okay, thank you. Is it a full moon now? Hey, Google, is it a full moon now?
On the website farmersalmanac.com, they say, when is the next full moon? The next full moon will occur on Sunday, March 28, 2021 at 2:48 p.m. Eastern Time.
You're right, it's a new moon. Thank you. My bad. I was wrong. Boy, That's weird. I wonder why I thought it was going to be a full moon. Waxing, yeah, I couldn't think of it, but she told me. Yeah, the next full moon's on March 28th, so it's exactly right. 2 weeks. Good job. You were right. I was wrong. I don't mind being wrong. I like being wrong. It's fun. I think it's fun to be wrong as much as it is to be right. Is that weird? Am I wrong? I do. I like being wrong. I'm the weirdest. I think that's why people hate me. Deep down, they hate me because when I'm wrong, I'll admit it. But when I'm right, gosh darn it, I really feel like I'm right when I'm right. Because nobody likes to be wrong. What's this? Wait, what? Okay. Oh my God, I forgot. Last tweet of the day. This is a real good one, by the way. So it comes from, oh my God, what am I doing? Oh, I remember why I have all of UFO Jesus. I was going to have a UFO Jesus segment for Twitter today because I didn't check anything all weekend. He says in this twit right here, he's talking about objects, that these UFOs. These objects gave the impression that they want to be seen with these enormous spotlights. There was no way that they were trying to hide. So why? That is the main question. Why do these objects want to be seen? And that came from Major General Wilfred de Brouwer, the Belgian Air Force. I'm sorry, I didn't know. Making believe that you know what these objects wanted is irresponsible. No one knows crap. They wanted to be seen? So dumb. That is a dumb statement made by anybody, even if it was Major General Wilfred de Brouwer. That's a silly, silly statement. Can we stop doing that, ufology? Can we just stop all this nonsense? Nobody knows what the aliens want. Nobody knows. Looks like they were searching for it looks like they wanted to get my attention. It looks like they wanted to be seen. It looks like they were trying to hide. It looks like... No, it doesn't look like anything. You know what it is? Looks like they just abducted somebody and they're trying to figure out where to hide the body. No. Stop making up narratives, Ryan Bledsoe, Christopher Bledsoe. Stop it. That's what these guys do. He just wanted to be seen. He just wanted to. It did. He came over to me with this warm light, and I was like, wow, man, I'm not even tripping on acid. This is great. I felt like I was back in Viet Cong, shooting up them, No, I don't know, Mr. Bledsoe. What happened? Well, down in Vietnam, we saw what I would have to say, and we called them firefly UFOs because they looked like fireflies in the brush, in the water. They did, I swear. And one of them came right up to us, looked at us, and it went, nah. It sounded like a sheep, but it didn't. And we went to sleep that night, and I had to sleep in someone else's tent. Oh, no, I pitched a tent. That's right. Never mind. I'm sorry. It was a different night. They followed me home. They know where I live. And I know where they live, too. Is that Al Gore? This is crazy. This is demonstrative. He's got such a weird way of talking, doesn't he? Al Gore. We don't know. I can't. I'm laughing. All right. COVID. Got a lot of stuff. Antarctica. What is this? Oh, yeah, we saw that already. COVID. Oh, this is amazing. I did a little thing for third phase when we first became on the panel. So I did the Antikythera mechanism, the world's first computer. Remember this thing? They found it in the water. Here, I'll bring it over. They think they cracked the code on it. Let me just show it to you. And then your mother's got 9 eyeballs, all on the same side. That's just crazy. That's the Antikythera cock. Scientists unlock the cosmos on the Antikythera mechanism, the world's first computer. Scientists may have finally made a complete digital model for the Cosmos panel, a 2,000-year-old mechanical device that's believed to be the world's first computer. First discovered in a Roman-era shipwreck by Greek sponge divers in the 1900s, the fragments of a shoebox-sized contraption, once filled with gears and used to predict the movements of heavenly bodies, has both baffled and amazed generations of researchers ever since. The discovered fragments made up just one-third of a larger device. A highly sophisticated, hand-powered gearbox capable of accurately predicting the motion of the 5 planets known to the ancient Greeks, as well as the sun, the phases of the moon, and the solar and lunar eclipses, displaying them all relative to the timings of ancient events, such as the Olympic Games. Looks like there's a video. It sure does. Wow, I don't know if you guys can hear that above me, but that was really intense running on the ceiling. It's beautiful. So I guess we can't watch it, huh? It's just like that, huh? Yep, just like that, Rich. So there is a video here. I'm not in the mood. If I can't play the video, I don't care. This was all based on playing this. I thought I had the video. I'm about to get off this computer and go upstairs and pound the frigonometry on their door. I'm starting to get a little edgy for some reason. Loading ad. I don't give a schneik. All right, we're done. I'm not going to read it all. I wasn't supposed to, and this is just the way tonight's going to be. So we're done with that. All right, I'm going to play something here because it's very important. Screw this. What is this? Oh yeah. I can't believe this. I have whoever sent me the Roswell stuff, I'm not going to play it. I'm going to put that in a special video for Third Phase UFO Report. So that's why I'm not going to play it. Now, interesting YouTube video describing past encounter resembling a tic-tac paddywhack. Give your dog a bone. David Fravor was not alone. This old guy, he played a fighter. He just flew around like a tiger that had wings with a pilot who helped him see the tic-tac. Doesn't even know that he was under attack. All right, where is it? Here we go. In 5, 4, 3, no, don't, 2, I gotta go, 1. Oh, okay. Must be muted. Pilot Giancarlo Ciccone and his attached to the 2nd Air Force Fighter Wing. Giancarlo Ciccone was a fighter pilot down in New Orleans. Was returning to Treviso Air Base, Italy, after having carried out a reconnaissance mission on June 18th. Treviso, Italia. Il Vastimistro del mio secondo Giancarlo Ciccone. The Istrana Radar Center TV registered the presence of an intruder on his radar screen. See? I told you I don't lie, Rish. Let me do this, huh? And gave Ciccone directions to approach the unidentified craft that had penetrated a prohibited area. There it is. Wow. Are you kidding me? He having unused film in his aircraft cameras, Ciccone decided to take a picture of this stuff. Wow. Pilot activated the cameras and approached the UFO up to a distance of 70 to 80 feet, miles, kilometers, meters. Damn it. When the pilot closed in on the object, it made up and down movements at 1,000 feet at a time, climbing up 13,000 feet. Wow. What does that look like to you? Exactly. Ciccone took gun camera film of the UFO, resulting in a total of 82 frames depicting the intruder. Okay. Hey, the witness recalled a gas tank, matte black, and the presence of a small white or clear dome located on the upper side of the slightly flattened object. When Ciccone was making yet another track to get back to doing another round of photograph, see how it's flat? This is, look, it's got a beveled edge right there. That's a beveled edge. Johnny Bevilacqua, who? Istrana radar called to report the object suddenly disappear from theirs and other radar. See, I don't know. You look like going away, F.A. The case is important because of the vital gun camera film radar and visual confirmation with several witnesses, including a highly respected fighter pilot. See. No, made the front page of the newspaper. It's real, my friend. The sighting has a resemblance to the sighting occurred in 1971 by the USS Tripang of the U.S. Navy between Iceland and the Isle of Jan Mayen. You ever have Jan Mayo and eggs? So stupid. Look at this. Look, it's a pelican. Fly, pelican, fly. Coming out of the water like a iguana, chupacabra, a porpoise. Look, it looks like it's a sperm whale. All right, Jaime, enough. That's supposed to be real. Depiction of it. You know, look at this. It's pretty cool. It's a good sighting report. Good job, everybody. All right. Now, I don't think we've ever played it and or talked about it here. And I am going to pull up this video because what John D'Souza says we've never discussed. And I don't want to make a video about it. Not just yet. It's too soon. But we never talked about what John D'Souza said. You know who he is, right? Let me get it for you. Reesh. Oh, wait, forget it. We're going to third phase. Nope, I can't do that either. Yeah, why not? Yesterday, third phase of Moon made a fantastic. This is probably one of the best ever. I'm going to do a little bit on this, but I just want to show you the one video that I don't know what the frigonometry we're looking at. This must be one of my favorite sightings of the year. I don't know. I like it. I don't know what it is. But let me get it ready. And I want you guys to watch this. I know B. Baker may have seen it. Coraline, all you guys may have seen this. Alien Girl. Not this. It's coming up right after this. I'm going to make a video on this for Third Phase UFO Report for sure. So I'm just going to show it, not talk too much about it. You know what? Maybe we'll just do D'Souza. I'll show you this. I'm going to show you something else. I don't want to give that away. I'm going to show you something else. I'm going to show you this sighting. Yeah. Yeah. Here we go. This is it. I'm going to save it. I'm going to edit something tonight for Third Phase UFO Report. It's phenomenal. You could always go there and watch it anyway.
Ve cómo se ve.
Hey, Reese.
¿Qué es eso?
This for Mecca, Reese. I know.
All right, we're looking at this video again. We're going to get a closer look. I'm adding some brightness, contrast, a little of hue just to make the color pop. We're looking at this craft and it is absolutely stunning to witness this in broad daylight. We could hear from the eyewitness over there in South America, Mexico. They had no idea what was going on. They're really lucky to capture this once in a lifetime moment. This craft, in my opinion, is very bright. Look at these lights. For it to have this kind of illumination in broad daylight, whatever these lights are, they're powerful in their display. It's incredible the size and manner of this craft, if that's what it is. Some people might speculate that these are just simply flares, but as we're looking at the video a little closer, we don't see any kind of descent from these lights. They remain perfectly stationary over the city. The person has some time trying to get his bearings and get a good shot of this thing, but as we're looking at this video again, it's incredible to imagine what kind of things are going on over Mexico. An incredible display. Brent, I want to get your thoughts here.
Yeah, Blake, I'm going to definitely rule out drones or flares. This thing remains static. It's just floating above the city over there. And I'm looking at the size. You can see that it's off in some distance there, and it's almost in relevance to the cityscape itself. So this thing's massive. I'm almost going to say it's almost size as one of those large structures on the ground over there. So it's almost about 5 stories tall. This thing's some sort of massive craft that's just floating in the sky, and I don't think they're just orbs. I believe this thing is a one-piece craft. It's connected. The whole thing is just a solid object. We're going to get a close-up of this thing right now and see what it does and make it pop.
Absolutely. Did you see this? It almost looks like one craft there, Brent. That's incredible. This is pretty interesting stuff. No doubt, like you say, Brent, the size of the buildings down there, if you think about it, in my opinion, the width of this thing is at least 50 feet. And from the top to bottom, I would say about another 20 feet. So 5 stories wide and about 2 stories tall, and look at this. It's approximately about 7 luminescent orbs up on top and this one lonely orb on the bottom. Again, is this one craft? When we looked at that photograph,
What
that's
I think
pretty
this is-
amazing that you almost see some kind of structure behind it. Some people might even...
It is. It's several lights. I think this is a diamond-shaped craft. Or it's several lights. It's just the way the camera is, I think. It might be because it's kind of smoggy in Mexico, that it looks like it may be filling in this here. Oh, we got a fire. I don't know, man. That could be one craft hanging out in the sky. I think it might be one craft. I don't think it's fake either. I do not think that's a type of CGI or overlay at all. It looks legit. It looks like it's in the sky. It's not moving, which scares me a little bit. But people are good at making them fit in, but I don't think this time it is. Anyway, it's interesting, right? It's weird. Mexico always gets the weird stuff like that. I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I yawned on air. I never do that. I'm bored with my own show. It's not. I'm not bored. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out tonight. We are just rolling through here. I'm going to play a little bit of what D'Souza said. Let's get to D'Souza the other night. He was here last week. We never talked about it. We never talked about it. Where is that man? There he is.
or obtaining some kind of information that...
This is amazing, this interview. We can't play the whole thing. It's 30 minutes. But we'll play a little bit of it.
Annihilate enemy forces. The Nimitz is one of the largest ships we have in the U.S. Navy. It's so big, it has enough firepower to basically take over the entire country. Add to that the Nimitz...
Now that volume is good.
Welcome back to Third Phase of Moon. Blake Cousins here. We got a special guest today, John D'Souza,
Yay.
retired FBI agent involved in the counterterrorism unit, and he had the major stories that we want to go over today in regards to his experience. They based the X-Files, the first season, on his association with some of the cases that he participated in while he is in the FBI. Paranormal cases that still can't be explained. We're going to break it down in some incredible new information that John D'Souza is going to be sharing with us on Third Phase of Moon. John, welcome to Third Phase.
Oh, Blake, it is great to be here with you. I am so happy to be on Third Phase of the Moon and to be with you guys, another Cousins Brothers production. It is awesome to be here, and the work that you guys are doing is so very, very important that it's just an honor to be a part of it in any way I can.
I appreciate the kind words, John. You know, we've been talking for a while on the phone behind the scenes in regards to what's going on in today's world, but let's start it off in the beginning. That the X-Files, the first season, was based on your story, but you were telling me last night that they stopped doing any more on basically your story, John D'Souza, for the first season, and they discontinued this. Why would the major network change the direction when they started it out with the first season of X-Files?
Well, what occurred was way back in 1993, I had work that I was doing in the FBI, and I kept a notebook. It's called an OTB book, off the books, notes, off the books, things that weren't really put in FBI files, and yet I still had to work them. And so I kept notes of that, and I kept my OTB book. And
Off-track betting.
At some point, some FBI agents that were retiring took my OTB book, and they went to Hollywood to be consultants for movies, something that's often done. Those notes were basically provided over to people doing these shows. And so Chris Carter put up the first season of the X-Files. And what happened then was we had bosses from the FBI that recognized some of my cases going up there. And they were very upset. They called Chris Carter, and Chris Carter talks about this today. They called Chris Carter, I was there as well, and they questioned him on where was he getting his material for these cases that he put up in the first.
Come on, man, really? Why would they care? Why can't he just say, I'm a writer. I think of this stuff. I think of government conspiracies and UFOs and cryptids and things that go bump in the night. Wait, no. What John DeSouza is saying is, and if I think I hear him correctly, that they're recognizing these stories coming from their files. Like, hey, Chris, without telling you, that is exactly what happened. In 1975, that guy turned into a Dracula. You know, that kind of shit. Not really, but that's bizarre. That's pretty amazing. So they had to stop and cancel the after. Well, that's just crazy. Here.
First season of the X-Files. And there was a lot of back and forth going on there. They made some threats. They let Chris Carter know that they might shut down his show. And then Chris Carter asked them for more specifics on the cases that they were talking about. And eventually they told Chris Carter, okay, just go on with your show. They questioned me on whether I provided anything directly to Chris Carter, and I was able to say, no, absolutely not. I did not provide anything directly to Chris Carter. So I don't understand. If he didn't give anything to Chris Carter in the first season, then how is it based on his life as an FBI guy working with strangeness? It was sort of off the hook, and Chris Carter was told he could go on with his show, but he just had to use some different material. And so that's what he did, and the X-Files continued. And but as a result of that, I was kind of excoriated because they knew how much interest I had in the X-Files. And after that, I was called the X-Files man, or X-Man for short. And that kind of stuck with me there at the FBI. It was not a happy thing at all.
Yeah, you know, it's unfortunate sometimes when they're onto something that works so perfectly, and then they kind of change the narrative and the whole idea of what the original idea was to begin with. Now, let's get to what's going on right now. We released our documentary, Countdown to Disclosure, the secret technology behind the Space Force, but what's going to be happening in the future is this other countdown to disclosure by the government. Do you think in the next 100 days, when they're supposed to be releasing or obtaining some kind of information, that we're going to get something relevant, something that we have never known before, maybe some slight disclosure?
Yeah, we are going to have some kind of disclosure revealed to us, but unfortunately, it's not going to be to our advantage. It's because this group that's doing this disclosure, their version of disclosure, it's not going to be good, and it's not going to be to our advantage. We have two groups that are going right now. We have a group that is associated with the big media, and with parts of our government as well, and they are revealing alien technology to us that is designed to scare us, to make us upset, like the great movie that you guys just released, Countdown to Disclosure, exactly like Dr. Greer said.
Hold on a second. Did you see the UFO? Watch.
It's designed to scare us, to make us
right after this. Hold on.
Upset. Like
it's right here. It's moving too. I'll go back a few frames here.
Technology to us that is designed to scare us, to make us upset, like the great movie that you guys just released, Countdown to Disclosure. Exactly like Dr. Greer said in that movie, we have a group that is trying to gin up fear of alien visitors and of UFOs, what they call UAPs, or sometimes UATs, like a T, like Tom, for threat, unknown alien threats and unknown alien phenomena. They're trying to take over ufology and trying to show us why we should be scared of this national security threat. And so that group is going to be revealing stuff that's not going to be to our advantage. So that's something that we need to be concerned about. However, there's another group that is trying to reveal alien technology that is going to be to our advantage. They're trying to reveal med beds and many other wondrous, amazing things. But they have to do it very carefully because we have this contention between these two groups that are doing this at this time. And that's what we're facing right now. And that's what you guys covered so well in your movie, in the Countdown to Disclosure.
Appreciate that, John. You know, it's interesting because there is some kind of faction between others, and sometimes UFOs even get political, which is crazy to me. Shouldn't we all be kind of going towards one goal? Why politicize the UFO phenomenon in any way? And it seems to us, we have a hard time. We struggle to get the major media's attention with the information that we're receiving from the public. Have you had the same kind of this wall of where the media doesn't want to bring in the public's information?
Oh yeah, absolutely. And that's the most common question. Why are they doing this? What is the reason? What benefit do they get that to misleading us, to trying to gin up fear in the area of ufology? What is the reason? Cui bono? Cui bono? Who benefits? And the answer is this: they have a conglomerate of big media and corporate interests, and they're all working together because they are leading us towards their great goal that they have, which is leading us towards fake alien invasion, the ultimate unifier, the ultimate thing that is they believe is going to bring humanity together under their yoke, under their power. And that's what they're leading us towards. That's what they want. And the problem is that fake alien invasion isn't as nice as it sounds. It's going to be, only the aliens are going to be fake. But the technology that we're going to be attacked with is going to be real.
Stop it right there. Okay, so we heard what I wanted to hear. The alien invasion, which, by the way, I thought would happen this April. Between April and June. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen between those times. I just got a feeling, if it's going to happen. Something this year that hasn't happened since the Phoenix Lights, I think, is going to happen. There will be another mass sighting somewhere. Don't know where. I would think over the US or Canada. Somewhere, yeah, maybe. It may be a place that we don't ever get mass sightings from, like Japan or Machu Picchu, or maybe some older place. You know what I mean? Someplace ancient, maybe over the pyramids. I don't know. I really think there's going to be a major sighting this year. Don't know why. Well, if you go into the playbook of the Illuminati, if you go into their playbook, the false flag alien invasion would be the final thing, right? Or is it? See, I thought the C-19 was the final play in their book. I thought the false flag FFAI was going to happen 2020. Just 2020 seemed like a good number, a good solid number for that to be memorable. That's what they do. They mark things like that. Now look at 1941. It means nothing. It's because 1941, that's so random. 9/11 is the only one that was used that way. So don't think it's going to be April Fools. You know, wouldn't it be nice if they did it April 1st? April Fool's Day. Guys got to think like the government. You got to think dirty like that. That's what they would do to confuse everybody. Then they set it up. What John D'Souza is saying, that we will have this false flag alien invasion, but the only thing false about it is the aliens. The technology is going to be real. Great. Great. Thank God. That's what I want. I don't care about the aliens as much as I want that technology. I think the technology, if they're giving us the technology, we don't need them. Capiche? Wow, it's a 3 capiche show. It's been about 2 months. But that's important. Okay, so then here's the problem. They have to make it as if the aliens are real, because they're going to be disclosing the technology they've already back-engineered from Roswell and other crash sites or archaeological sites where they found UFOs. Right? So that technology, 70 years in the making, we've probably have seen them and photographed them ourselves without even knowing, will be displayed whenever this FFAI happens. But why trick us? Because they want us to feel like we need the government to protect us. So they could display this technology and get it out and say, look, we're going to save the world with this technology. They're walking a very thin line, because if what John D'Souza is saying is true, and they're going to give us that FFAI, but the aliens aren't real, and we know that now, it's just then we're going to be questioning them still. Why not just tell the truth? Because the aliens aren't here. And they have to create them? Why don't they just... See, they have to create the false flag to unite us all under that one world, new world order. So the only way you can do it, and that's why I was curious about this whole C-19 thing, because I thought they were vamping us up for that false flag alien invasion. I thought, now that we're all at home, everybody's at home, 90% of the world shut down pretty much. What a great time to have a false flag. And it didn't happen. So what are they going to do? Are they going to get everybody? Oh, that's what they're going to do. That's what's going to happen. That's why Biden was saying, maybe if things stay on this course and everybody gets their vaccines, that you could spend time with your families on July 4th. Because they know that there is going to be a false flag alien invasion. That's why he's still doubting. Even though the vaccines are out there, everybody can get one. Even though they're out there, and by May, everybody should have it if they want it. That once the C-19 goes away, it's still fresh in our minds, the lockdown, the job loss, the small businesses, the rioting, all that stuff is still on our minds. So when they bring in the false flag, we are going to just lay down and say, no, we're not shutting down shit. We'll do whatever you say. But once you give up your liberties for freedom, isn't that how it works? You don't deserve either. Benjamin Franklin, I think, said that. Once you give up your freedoms for liberty, you don't deserve either. Something like that. So you see it now. They're violating our rights. Freedom of speech is being taken away, not just here, Europe too. Other countries, China, of course, that's a communist country, and Russia, well, who knows what's going on over there. Putin, that's what's going on. Putin and Biden, everything they said Trump was, they are. Just remember that. And you're seeing that now in these first 3 months of the presidency. 2 months. That's all it's been. God almighty. It's only been 2 months. Well, here's 3 words you will say very soon. President Kamala Harris. Or President Donald Trump. Oh, what if that happened? Can you imagine if he came back and he stole it back? It can't happen. It won't happen. That'd never happen. Insurrection. Shh. God. All right. I knew it was coming. Yeah. Come on, everybody. Crop circle song. What are they? You sing it now.
Why are they? What do they mean?
Yeah.
What are they?
What are they?
Why are they?
Why are they? What do they mean? One more time. What do they mean? What do they mean? What are they, everybody? Are they harbingers of world change?
These secrets in the field.
What?
Are they harbingers of world change?
Change.
These secrets in the fields. Are they harbingers of world
Change.
These secrets in the fields.
Secrets in the fields.
Secrets in the fields.
Greg Brown, everybody, the crop circle guy, jamming out on that ukulele. What are they? Why are they?
Do they mean?
What are they?
What are they?
What are they? Why are they?
What do they mean?
One more time, what do they mean? What do they mean? What are they again?
Are they harbingers of world change?
All right. Thanks, Greg. You're the best. You know that? I think I like you, so what am I so afraid of? I'm afraid of a world that won't understand that I need this crop circle man in my life. He's a beautiful child. What is this? Oh, I know what this is. You ready? Welcome back, everybody. Rich Giordano from GUFON. Well, I've got a little clip here from last. If you leave, you're going to miss out on history. This is our grandfather, Kenneth Pass. What do you say, KP?
Not much. I heard you guys were broadcasting. I thought I'd say hello. Hello. I just
Man.
laying down on the bed, watching the videos on it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So what made you decide to call in today?
Just see what you guys are doing.
Well, we were taking calls and seeing if people had any cool dreams.
Ouch. That hurt. Sorry.
It did hurt. My back's killing me.
I want want pizza. I'm hungry.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Ouch. So what do you want to know?
You called us.
Well, you know about my story, time travel, extraterrestrials, me back
Bullshit.
in time before my natural childbirth thousands of years ago. Well, I died, fell off a rock. It hurt. I died. Went to heaven, fought evil, which is no fun for a little kid. Came back into my own being, walking around all through history, recorded, documented. It's a lot of stuff.
Well, grandfather, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Who's mom?
Your mom, your ancestor mother, I got a picture of her. It's on my Facebook. She's not human. She's what you call an Eve, and for a first one is not human at all. Furry, shorter than I was when I was a little kid, shorter than I was. When I got out of the craft millions of years ago, the giant picked me up like this, right when I got out of the craft, like this. And the first words that were spoken millions of years ago were in perfect, clear, very loud English. Put me down. Eve, she was jumping up at his leg like this because he was holding me in his hand like this. She thought I was something to eat. She wanted to eat me up. So he was like, whoa, this one's intelligent. Can't let you have this. So he put me high up on a rock. Later that next day,
Oh God, have mercy on this poor, unfortunate creature. Practice the black arts. They worship the devil.
They look alike. They dress alike. Two identical beauties. But one of them has the very devil in her.
The devil has sent me twins of evil.
As you could say, a divine spirit, being that I was back in time. Now, before I made it, before I had the sex. Mind you, the extraterrestrials are right there in the craft, And, well, we had sex. I had sex. Something got into me like a divine spirit, like...
Oh, I bet.
I can't even... It was like God. I felt like I had all the world's oceans inside of me.
He had what?
Here's what...
He had
an
what?
Extraterrestrial...
He had all of the Earth's oceans inside of him. Now, what you're seeing is this is a fun version I made. This is the short version of what happened. And the music does get loud. I did that on purpose. You'll see. Just because who wants to hear what he says? That's why I made the music ridiculous in some parts. Anyway, it's just art.
I have to get the camera, right?
Not this music, later on.
Here's the next extraterrestrial. Remember Roswell?
See?
Well, we have...
Blah, 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 blah.
And, well, the extraterrestrials go to heaven, too. I got a picture of an extraterrestrial right here in heaven. I think it's the camera, right? Because this is all junked up, but that's an extraterrestrial in heaven. Right there. Boom. Booyah. I got the highest disclosure. Literally. I got another picture. Of an extraterrestrial, also in heaven.
That looks like a...
These are my elders. These are the extraterrestrial elders who I was with when I was time traveling all through history, recorded, documented. Now you see, I only had half the picture.
All you have to do is go to sleep. I'm not asking you to come with me. I would dare. I know you wouldn't. You're scared of your own shadow and terrified of dear Uncle Gustav. Yes, I am. Well, I'm not. I don't care if he does find me gone. But come, protect me, Frida, I beg you. Think about what you're doing. Everyone says he's a wicked man. What about it? Who wants to be good if being good is singing hymns and praying all day long? He's doing what's best for us, I'm sure. It might be best for you. It's not for me.
You're right, Doc.
question.
Perhaps that, by the way.
I was in the craft thousands of years ago.
It is the bat face. He says that's
There
him.
was something called like a zombie walk. Like a zombie. Okay, you're not under your control, you're under their control. You're under their control. You're walking like a zombie.
Like
a
a
woman was brought
zombie.
aboard the craft.
Abducted for
not
the
walking
very
under-
first time.
You're under their control.
Like
My
a
tea.
zombie. I feel my alien feet in my spine.
Because there is no immaculate consumption
Consumption.
amongst the animal kingdom. It takes seed, it takes an egg, it takes seed.
Thanks, Doc. I mean, grandfather.
Now, if you look all through history, you'll see the symbol of my divinity on rock, drawings, people wear it on their crowns, people wear it on their clothing, my symbol of my divinity. You can see my symbol of my divinity over my head in heaven.
God, the ego. But who's Jesus Christ?
He's my son.
Okay. Okay.
He's my son.
I go, okay.
Now, I can tell you right now that the people who murdered him knew that he was of divinity because he was basically doing the same shit I'm doing.
Divini Barbarino? Oh, it's the Divini Barbarino.
No other human can do this because he was an offspring. Now, what do you call a deity's son? A demigod. A demigod. He knew about the extraterrestrials. He knew about being abducted. But he didn't know who his father was. But the art, my father who art in heaven, my father who is the art with the symbol over
Yeah, Art Bell, duh.
my head in divinity, that is recorded by Coco Pelli. This
Here we
right
go.
here.
Pellies were tricksters, though.
No.
Yes,
no.
they are. That's what
no,
they're known.
Coco Pelli was a flute player.
Skin flute. Oh, sorry. And a trickster.
No, he was not, grandchild. He was my father. He recorded me. Him playing the long flute. Listen now. Him playing the long flute. Backwards and forwards migration. The child of divinity with the symbology over his head in heaven is a...
They were trying to find water. And that's what they did. They walked in circles and that shit. And then they come out. Oh, boy, this guy's got a lot to learn.
a time traveler. It's me. It's always been me because I've always been here. It's not rocket science. It's just like, hey, Coco Pelli recorded me documenting
Coco
everything.
Kooky. Coco
He's
Puffs.
not a trickster.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not. You're
I'm
not
gonna-
native. You don't know, grandchild.
Oh, but you don't.
I won't argue with you about this because I know more about it than you do because he's my father.
Actually, you don't. I've studied
Actually, I do.
for a long
And you're going to
time.
be stupid forever for all I care because you're not
Look.
going to listen. You're not going to pay attention.
Look at this. The Kokopelli is one of the most intriguing and widespread images surviving from ancient Anasazi Indian
Where did you
mythology
get this from a
and is
white man?
prominent figure in
From a
Hopi
white man.
legends. The figure
No, no.
represents a mischievous trickster or the minstrel spirit of music. He's a trickster.
He's oh. Anyway,
And I've spoken to the tribesmen here in Arizona, which you want to come to. I live in Arizona.
Blah, blah, blah.
I live in
I'm right
Arizona.
here.
I've
I'm right
spoken
here.
to the Hopi themselves. What you want to do, I've done it.
You haven't done nothing. You haven't been here for 100 years. I've been here for thousands of years, bro.
Well, I thought it was millions.
Well, let's just say lightly. Thousands. Let's put it lightly. Let's not give it the full punch like it deserves.
Say what it is, 52 years. Let's just say that.
No, I agree to disagree with you.
All right, grandfather.
You're welcome.
Respectfully so.
Do you like my pictures of real extraterrestrials, by the way?
When you manipulate them to make them look that way, no, I'm not.
No,
real
I don't
impressed.
manipulate shit.
Well, you're making
Because
them a mirror image to make them look that way.
You're
They
just
don't look that way naturally.
gonna be one of these people who like to speculate all the time and say, "What if?" Like on Ancient Aliens, when I have the facts right in your face.
Okay, but you're mirroring the image, yes?
Of course, I've already told you, grandchild. I only had half the picture. Now, if I'm going to be on half of a picture, if I'm going to be half of a picture, how are you going to see the whole picture of my face?
That's a
mirroring
cloud.
it. It's not
Cloud.
rocket science.
But
It's
you're-
called- it's called
Can't be bargained with.
That's the way
It can't
it
be
is.
reasoned with. It doesn't feel pity or remorse or fear. And it absolutely will not stop. Ever. Until you are dead.
Ancient Sumerians, they came in contact with the same people. Now you're
Have
going
you-
to tell them the ancient Sumerians and me, we are both lying? Are you going to tell the ancient ancestors that they're lying? No, you're not. You're just a little kid. You're wanting to learn. And I'm trying to teach you. And I love you very much. And I want a pizza.
And I want wings.
Careful now. You might not get them.
I know. You don't always get what you want in this life. Hey, did you ever drink holy water? Somebody's
We might not even get a stimulus check.
asking.
Oh.
Trapsap is also asking, did you ever drink holy water out of a baptismal font?
The Matrix is a computer-generated dream movie.
Well, he's
I
asking.
drank out of in Romania, recorded and documented in Romania, I drank out of something that, because I was a kid, I didn't know. Here, I'll take you with me. I was a kid, I didn't know. And, well, there was water there. I got out of the craft and I was thirsty. In this church, that's the craft. That's the church in ancient Romania.
Never send a human to do
Documented in ancient Romania. They seen this little white boy running around crazy inside their church. They're like, what the heck's going on? Here I am drinking out of the thing where they baptize you and drinking the water. I was also looking for the refrigerator, but they didn't have refrigerator.
Of course, he's looking for a pizza, refrigerator, stimulus check. This guy's hungry, and he's gonna get angry.
Because refrigerators weren't invented then. So?
Somebody wants to know if you would go on their show. His name is Jim Bud Royale. Good
Why
friend
can't people just take me to the Hopi? Why can't they just take me to the Hopi, brother?
Here we go.
Why can't
Well,
they just take me to the Hopi? Because you know I have all the proof. We go through this every day. And I'm so tired. And all I want to do is just be taken to the Hopi.
where I was, that's interesting. I was there before you, grandfather. Oh!
No, you weren't.
Oh!
You built the place. I haven't seen the Hopi in thousands of years. Don't make fun of my people. Period.
Sorry,
I'll come
grandfather.
after your ass and cut you up in little bitty bits. I don't fuck around.
What kind of deity would do that? And don't swear.
I would.
Don't
You don't
swear.
have to like grandchildren. You shut up.
Don't swear. Calm down, grandfather.
Fuck you.
Why are you
don't
acting
have to
like
like
you're
grandchildren.
acting like a very
You
angry
don't
old
talk to
man?
them. You don't talk to them like that
Why are you acting like this?
because you're being a dick.
That's my name.
I know, Richard Cranium.
Wow, that's brand new. Glad you could actually say that without
Don't
stuttering.
piss me off, okay? Just don't piss me off.
What are you gonna do? What are you
I
gonna
have
shoot me
enough-
down with
I have
lightning?
enough shit to deal with in my life than have some joker like you piss me off.
I haven't said anything wrong, Ken.
You're a fucking joker.
Kenny baby. I haven't said anything at all. Come on, man. What did I do wrong? Was I not nice or what? I was nice. I called him grandfather because that's what he wants people to call him because he's 20 million years old. I said I'll have pizza and wings. And then he started. That was fun. I was too busy watching it with you guys. If you want to watch the whole episode, you can just go to GUFON and see the whole unedited, without music interview. There's still plenty more of that argument that took place right after that. Quite interesting, quite violent, yet entertaining. That was fun. We should have him back on. We should have him back on the show. Not for a goof. For real. We should have him back on. What's going on, Ken? How you doing, eh? Poor guy. That was a weird night. Well, tonight's over. Thank you very much for hanging out. Can you turn it on at least over there? There we go. Scared the hell out of me. Thank you, moderators, super chatters. Thank you for hanging out tonight with your support and your time. Thank you. I mean it. And newcomers, veterans alike, hey, that 1 minute, it's all I needed. Now you can decide if you want to come back. That's all I ask. Just give the show a minute. Hopefully you'll come back. And we'll be back tomorrow, 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific, right here on YouTube. I am going to get a video ready for Third Phase UFO Report. Don't know if I'll have it out tonight, but I'm going to try. I think it'll be out. Yeah, it'll be out later. If you ain't looking up, you ain't looking out. Good night, everybody.